catch up so I can find Kali, and then play the game. Did I heal? I feel like that's the question I ask myself the most at the start of these streams. Did I heal since last time? No, I did not. Okay. Luckily, I still have moves. Oh boy, you're not connecting. Do you mind?
I'm not live yet.
No, Streamlabs. Streamlabs isn't connecting. Okay, there we- no, it's still not connecting, okay. If I miss shit going on in chat, it's because Streamlabs is having a bitch fit.
Turn and go away.
Was my number at 150 or 151 before I started this? Because if it was at 150... 1050, then something's fucked up and I've somehow gained a number, which is impressive. Oh?
Right. The reset counter.
Yeah, reset counter, that's a good thing. Right, I really hope that it hasn't fucked up on me, because that's annoying if it has, but whatever, I don't care. I'm here for a shiny, not for actually accurate numbers. Check later. Right, load Kali stream. Wait for phone to have a seizure. There we go. Minions. First I must suffer through the minions, but then I will have the Kali stream.
Excellent. I have you.
Oh, good news. That pain from Sunday apparently still hasn't abated. We are playing the game almost solely with my left hand today, I guess.
That's, not great.
Yeah. Oh well, I'll probably live. I don't know why it's like this, but it's just in the... Oh wait, actually, to be fair, I might. I knocked my wrist a couple times over the last couple days for some stupid reasons, and it's really not been happy with me. So that might be why. Taz made a couple popping sounds, which were not fun. Is your stream pixely or is it my phone being a bitch? That's a game.
I think it... I don't know, I've been having colleges lately.
Yeah, that's true. Also, your Discord is slightly stuttery, so yeah, it might be your internet being a shithead. Hey, Bossy.
It is my internet. Damn it.
Your internet is very much a shithead. That's a bit mean of it. Hopefully it continues to be okay for at least a couple of hours of streaming, though.
Hopefully. I mean, we lost it multiple times yesterday, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Ah, yes, thank you, Bossy.
Oh, it's an emote only.
Yeah, because there's, people going around, they figured
Yeah, the
out
hate
how
bots.
to say shit in... Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hate bots. They're so stupid. I'm reasonably certain that my chat is in text chat, but at the moment my chat is having a goddamn seizure on Streamlabs and doesn't fucking work properly. So I'm relying entirely on hoping for the best and deciding if it decides to show up the messages. Depending,
Yeah,
rather.
figure out how to friggin' do it better, 'cause
Yeah, better internet is good.
I have a hard line connection. This should not be doing this.
Yeah. You have a wired connection and I'm using the Wi-Fi and somehow my Wi-Fi's better.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I need to check something.
Sounds like a good plan. What the hell is in your party? Oh, the Porygon. Right.
Is that Porygon Z?
Yeah. I didn't pick it up on this game. I picked it up on Shield, but not Sword. So yeah.
No, I just had a thought. Okay, because I started having internet issues after I, basically got this, Bluetooth Wi-Fi card.
Ah.
So I need to make sure it's actually using the Ethernet cable.
Yeah, that's definitely something you should check. Also, yes, prayers of internet stability. However, in my case, please save your prayers till next week. Because I move out on Sunday. So next Tuesday is going to be a fucking bomb test, because I'm not only going to be streaming Pokepark, hopefully, assuming that things are all correct with my TV setups, but also I'm going to be streaming it from a new location with a different Wi-Fi connection, and I have no idea how good or bad it's going to be. If it's bad enough, then I'm actually going to have to cancel streaming for essentially an entire school year, which I'm sure we're looking forward to that idea.
So apparently it's using the Ethernet setting.
Oh shit, is my game too loud again? For fuck's sake. Right, turn up desktop audio so Callie is louder. Turn down the Elgato. I should just leave the Elgato at barely fucking audible whenever I'm doing these streams. That would be a way better idea. Callie is running in Italian because she is learning Italian and thus decided to run the game in Italian. Because apparently that was how she decided she wanted to do her immersion for learning the language. It's not working great, I will admit. But I think that's mostly because she's just kind of scanning everything instead of reading it because she's played the game before.
It's not working, yeah. Okay, fuck it. So it says I'm using the Ethernet connection, so... who fucking knows?
Oh yeah, the fucking counter in the Pokédex maxes out at $9.99, doesn't it?
Oh no.
So, yeah, once you hit $9.99, you've actually got to start paying attention to make sure your encounter incremented instead of hoping to check.
Damn it!
So yeah, I'm doing the same thing, because I don't remember what my encounter number was at the beginning of the stream. I think it was around 1050. Like, it was just 1050, but my thing started at 151. Or 1051, whatever, you got the point. I have a tendency to cut the zeros out when I'm doing thousands.
Just do them by 10. 1051.
Yeah, that works. I think it makes way more sense. Unfortunately, I have a brain cell, so...
Shh.
You know what's really nice, though?
Okay.
My voice is at least recovered from the whisper rant.
Yay! Okay, I need to turn you up a little.
Sounds
there
like
we
a
go.
plan. But yeah, my voice has mostly recovered from Sunday's whisper rant. Which, by the way, was really funny. I was really quiet because I was like, if I wake anybody up in this house, I'm gonna get stabbed because my parents both have work tomorrow. Neither of them were at work. So it turns out that, like... I mean, I probably still would have gotten a very angry look for waking them up, but I wouldn't have died. Hey, Carmen. What a
Hey,
wonderful
Carmen.
part to join in on.
Yeah, speaking of stabbings.
Yeah, speaking of stabbings. I want to ramble about that one, but at the same time I don't want to ramble about your stories on stream, so... Especially not when you're, like, in progress working on it.
You actually liked it enough that you want to ramble about it?
It's great.
Eee.
Yay, COVID stabbings, those are good. And yeah, it's really good. I had a good time with what I read, and I'm looking forward to more, put it that way. And once it inevitably gets published, then I will actually ramble about it properly, and I will gush, and it will be a great stream.
I will definitely... That's the goal.
I
The
will
general
gush hard
goal.
enough to kill you. That's what's gonna happen here.
Oh dear.
You will die from the embarrassment before I finish gushing. That's my aim.
Excellent.
fuck
Kill
my
me with
spine.
embarrassment.
I feel like "ow, fuck my spine" is a very common sentence recently.
You know how much I had to resist having Vex say, "Ow, fuck my spine."
You should. It's my catchphrase at this point, but you should. It's great. Yay, student election things. Oh no, sorry, elections at a student. Okay, I misread that. I thought you meant like I misread what Alex just said. That I thought you meant that the students had an election going on, but no, it's a student voting point for other things. Okay, misread things. I swear I'm good at this language and having a brain and not being useless. Unfortunately, that's a fuck. Nearly dropped my controller. That's a lie.
Don't do that.
Yeah. So yeah, anyway, my plan for today was to pick up on a train of inspiration that I had from last night and do a one-shot, and then maybe I'd have like 3 one-shots to post plus 2 chapters of SEW. And then, like, I just didn't. I just kept reading fanfic again. So it's like, oh, okay.
That's fair.
I could have technically still posted those 2 one-shots plus the 2 chapters of SEW into beta, but I just didn't. So, everybody gets to wait on those. Again. I hope you're used to that. I also just realised I was thinking about posting this Sunday, and then I'm moving this Sunday. The chance of me actually getting to post is going to be low.
Slim to none.
Unless I, like, pre-prepare the AO3 and fanfic chapters on Saturday night.
I mean,
I
you
can
could.
do that, and then I'd only have to edit the SV one. That actually sounds like a great idea now I've said that aloud.
Alright, the stream quality looks like it's picked up a little
Yeah,
bit
it
on
looks
my
better.
end.
It does look like it's less pixely, so yeah, you're good. Or it's not doing the thing where it, like, squares in pixels, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the big blocky pixel squares.
Where it's all mosaicked and shit.
Yeah. Hey, brilliant rookity. Where's my fucking shiny? I missed them. Hello, Dagam. And yes, it is yeah, Pixelly.
Hey, it's Dagam!
Shitty name
How
puns.
goes?
But yeah, how goes? Welcome to Thursday podcast, but on a Tuesday.
Yes. Ooh, another brilliant rookity. That's 2 this stream so far.
Somebody needs to get their bike checked out, because that was a lot of backfiring.
I heard nothing.
Yeah, I'm glad, because yeah, it was literally just like a pop, 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 pop as they slowed. It was like, what the fuck? You may need to check your bike. Because that don't sound healthy. Where are my Rookity? They have all escaped me. They're trying to escape the mass murder. Callie is running the game in Italian.
Yes, I'm running the game in Italian.
I feel like we need to put an exclam command in for the fucking Italian. Did we ever sit down and figure out how the hell to do the rotating Streamlabs messages? Because I remember we talked about that like a week and a half ago or something, and I never did.
Oh yeah.
We were gonna put down a rotating stream message about your Italian game because the question gets asked by everybody every single time.
Yeah. Okay, so basically I'm learning Italian. I'm really bad at it, so I decided that I was going to do immersion therapy by playing the game in Italian.
It's not working.
It's not working. Because I played this game before, and so now I'm just kind of skimming through it. And I'm an idiot, so...
Yes, many sheep. So much sheeping. There's so many woo-woo. Unfortunately, Wooloo is not what I am searching for. And if I get a Wooloo, it kind of fucks up my entire plan.
Yeah, no, that's true. I'm guaranteed to start recognizing words, pretty much.
Yeah. That's been one of my favourite things about Swedish so far. Is I am officially getting to the point now where I can guess my way through most sentences reasonably well by the context around them. I had a really difficult one earlier.
Fantastic.
I can't remember at the moment what it was, but I had a really difficult one earlier and I was like, right, well I know how sentences are structured, and I know most of the words, so I think I can figure this out. And I did.
That's amazing.
I then probably fucked up a really simple one, but you know. It's kind of the story of my life.
Oh no, Dagam, I wasn't thinking that it would teach it to me. It's like I'm learning it using Duolingo and Memrise, and Lingodeer. But what's been pissing me off about those is I'm not getting vocabulary fast enough. So I was hoping that by doing like immersion therapy and stuff, I would get
therapy. That's not what this is really, but I don't
it's
know
not.
what the
It's
word
really...
is.
Well, no, I'm watching Peppa Pig in Italian.
That's immersion trauma. What are you talking about therapy? That's just traumatizing
really
yourself.
I hate Peppa Pig so much. But it's like one of the simplest things, and it's easy enough to work out what they're talking about, kind of, and I mean, it's for little kids, so it's not like it's really complicated, right?
I know. It makes sense.
Which
it's just also awful. It's a
It
kid's
is
show,
the
Alex.
worst. I hate it.
It's a kid's show. Of course it's traumatizing in some way. And I don't mean kid's show in the way that Pokemon is a kid's show. I mean kid's show in the way it's a baby show. It's toddlers.
Yeah, it's like Teletubbies.
Now that's traumatizing. Jesus.
Oh yeah, no,
Teletubbies is like
definitely
nightmare fuel. What the fuck? Oh, that
It
makes me
is.
think. Actually, there was a Star Wars fic. This is unrelated as fuck to anything except the fact that you said the word Teletubbies, and now my brain is doing this. So there was a Star Wars fic, and well, it's a series of them. But the long and short of it is that at some point Obi-Wan ends up in the hospital, and he's drugged the fuck out of his mind. And Anakin comes in with Luke and Leia, and he has R2-D2 projecting cartoons for them while he talks to Obi-Wan. And there's a version of the Teletubbies called the Teletukas. And he's like kind of half paying attention to it. And later on, when he's not stoned out of his mind, Cody catches him watching it. And he's like, why are you watching this? R2-D2 was projecting it for Luke and Leia when Anakin visited. I wanted to see if it was as batshit insane now that I'm sober. And he's just kind of staring at it like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. They had a version of Sesame Street as well pop up. I'll have to find that because it was fucking a funny fic that was. Or funny series.
So Sesame Street is only half an hour now. Which,
Seriously?
like, upsets me.
That's depressing.
Because, I know.
Ow.
How are you supposed to get all the good lessons and shit from Sesame Street if it's only half an hour?
I mean, to be fair, I never watched Sesame Street, which might be part of why I'm so fucking useless. Anyway, yeah, no, I never watched that,
Wait.
so,
Pix.
I didn't learn all of the kid lessons.
Pix.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna have at least one of those, and I haven't had it happen today, so, you know, give me that. There's gotta be at least one self-depreciative comment per stream.
Alright, but that's the only one you get, because damn, that was a doozy.
Fair enough. Can I get the fucking Rookity, please?
No.
It's not a Rookity, mate. Fuck off. It was just, the worst part was the thing was just spinning in circles, so the only reason I wasn't getting it is because I was looking at chat. Instead of looking at the screen. It was just spinning in circles doing nothing and I just walked past it. I have legitimately...
Alex, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't either. I have legitimately never seen Sesame Street aside from this one clip from a video by some YouTuber that I was watching where they were playing like CSGO or something, and like, okay, one person tasered the guy, all four of them taser him, and it's a joke of like, how many taser trails do you need? And then it's the vampire or whatever the fuck his name is. Go like counting the taser wires, and that is the only bit of Sesame Street I have ever seen. And because it wasn't even Sesame Street, it was just that audio clip of the counting layered over a bunch of taser wires. Because they all decided that they were going to taser the enemy, because nobody actually decided who the fuck was going to be the one person to do the tasering.
Oh my god.
It's a good clip, actually. Because it is kind of funny, because it is literally like, it's a still frame of a guy with like 4 or 5 taser wires. It's like, how many tasers to take out an enemy? 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's like putting numbers on each of the taser wires and everything. It's the worst.
That's good. No, I relate to Oscar the Grouch on a spiritual level, though, so...
I don't know who that is, but okay.
He's a grouchy Muppet that lives in a trash can.
Yeah, no, I can relate. That's mood. Actually, I know I said that I wasn't going to do this, but I do need to gush about one single thing in that story you're currently doing. And that is, Vex is such a fucking mood about, I'm gonna go live in the forest. That rant about, fuck it, I'm gonna go live in the woods, but you have no internet in the woods. I lived 5 years without internet, I can do it again. There was a fucking zigzagoon running in a circle and I just ran into it, shit. But yeah, no, that was the biggest, like, mood in that entire section of, like, 22 pages that I read. I think that was the biggest mood. Vex. V. Not Rex. No clones. No clones, only somebody with impossible amounts of salt.
I did change that bit a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll
take a look at it afterwards, then. Ow.
To kind of take a little bit of your advice and add in a little bit of, more context.
Yeah. Excellent.
So...
Yeah, that's fair. No, I'm reading something from Kali herself, not a fic from Kali, in this case. It is currently not available for public, which is why I'm not gushing about it too hard. I'll be gushing about it when it is public. I will legitimately be making a viable attempt at murdering Kali through embarrassment when that is made public, but today is not that day.
Oh god.
You know, that's one thing I'm not looking forward to going back to uni, by the way, is giving out constructive criticism.
You did really well today.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Well, actually, no, here's 3 problems. First off, we're going to be in-person next year. We have officially got the timetable room designations, which means I have to deal with people. I don't deal with people well. As bullshit as that sounds when you consider that I do streaming and stuff and like this is a fine conversation and I handle voice text fine. Yeah, I handle voice text fine. I don't handle people well.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Like, that is a weird distinction to make because obviously you are people. But no, I don't handle people well, but I can handle voice text.
No, see, okay, so here's the difference.
I have to look those people
on the other end
eye.
of a voice chat don't count as real people.
Yeah.
Like, for all you know, I am a robot with a very, like, high range of vocal acuity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, I'm the same way.
My problem in real life is that I have to look that person in the eye while I talk to them, and that's difficult, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, not even the... I mean, the eye contact bit is difficult too, don't get me wrong, but it's not even just like... It's the fact that they are physically there in front of me and I have to deal with that shit while I talk. Because, like, when I'm on voice text, all that you're getting from me is my fucking voice, so all I have to worry about is, does my voice sound stupid? Or did I start doing that thing again where I repeat myself under my breath? I think that's a habit I've kicked, but I've also been told that I haven't, and it's not like I ever noticed it in the first place. So I'd not fucking know. For all I know, I've been repeating myself every time I've said a sentence for the last 6 years and nobody's ever just mentioned it to me.
I haven't noticed it.
Yeah, that's a thing. I think I kicked it, to be fair, but, like, the thing is that I never noticed when I was doing it until people pointed it out to me. So, big old fuck. Basically. There is a technical word for that, and I found out of it because of a Star Wars fic. I can't remember what the word is, but I found out that there's a word for it because of a Star Wars fic.
It's echolalia.
No, that's when you repeat what other people say. I'm repeating what I say.
No, it's not repeating what other people say. It's repeating the same thing over and over again. It doesn't have to be what other people say.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Then which has it's that. But yeah, like what I would it would deep breath. Stop tripping over my tongue. Let's try that one again. It would be like I'd say something and then I'd mutter it to myself under my breath as if I was like checking to make sure that what I said sounded right. Congratulations, welcome to my anxiety combined with a few other things probably. So yeah. That was just kind of how things were. Yeah, so I only... Like, people started pointing it out to me, and then I eventually think I kicked the habit, but because I don't notice it unless somebody points out that I've done it, I have no fucking clue. So for all I know, I've been doing it for ages, and just everybody I've been around in real life has just never been, like, too polite or just too awkward about it to point it out to me. For all I know, so it's like, ta-da! But yeah, that is a thing. But yeah, anyway, so that's problem 1. Is the fact that there are real human beings in front of me, and, like, I have to deal with the fact that I have to present myself reasonably decently, and that's a problem. But then problem 2, with giving constructive criticism to people, is the fact that, well, I have to do it verbally. That's the next problem that I have with this next year. And I don't do that well, because it takes me a little bit to figure out what the fuck I'm trying to say, and when this is tied into part 1, when I'm sitting in front of someone, they kind of get pushy about hurrying the hell up. Which means that I can't get my thoughts in order, so I can't put my thoughts out. So they just get a bit of shit because I'm trying to figure things out. And to be fair, I did have this problem last year when we were doing it, like, online. Is that the teacher would be like, okay, any comments? And, like, as I'm trying to figure out what I want to say so I can put it into words. Because my problem is I have comments, but they're not words. And that's the biggest problem. I would have comments, but they aren't words. I have to take a few seconds to put those, like, thoughts and feelings and stuff into the words that need to go on the page to go to the chat. But then obviously, like, once it's been silent for about 5 seconds, the teacher starts, like, going, anybody, and, like, pushing a bit to try and get people to talk. And I'm like, well, can you slow the fuck down, because I'm trying to type out what I need to say, and in order to type what I need to say, I need to know what I need to say first. Can you give me a minute?
Right.
So that was a thing.
What you could do to, like, kind of mitigate that is, like, just be like, okay, I have something, but it's gonna take me a minute, so just...
Yeah, give me a minute to actually get the words, and then I'll give it you. But yeah, and then part 3, which is the reason that one went really well, you actually know how to ask questions.
Oh, I've had practice.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm fucking so glad.
Trying to get actual feedback out of people is really, really hard. So it's gotten to the point where it's like, okay, what am I worried about?
Yeah, and that's the thing.
What am I actually concerned about?
My classmates hadn't figured that out last year. I don't know if they will have this year, but they had not figured that out last year. So, and my teachers actually hadn't either. That was the best part, though. My teachers didn't seem to know that. So they'd be like, have you got any feedback? And I'm like, okay, I could have feedback, but the question is, what do you want feedback on? And they're like, I don't know, anything. And I'm just like, that's not an answer.
See, like, I would love feedback on pretty much anything. But it's so broad and so vague that nobody has feedback on just anything.
You say, give me feedback on anything, and everybody's brain immediately leaves their head because they can't think of a single fucking thing to talk about. It's like it's like the question of what's your favourite book. Every book I have ever read has just left my mind.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. It's like, don't ask me something that broad, because everything that I have ever known about this topic is gonna leave.
Yeah. So it's like I've had to really practice, like, nailing down, like, broad but still, like,
useful questions.
Specific. Right, like, was there anything that stood out to you in a good way or a bad way?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I hate asking the questions because it makes me feel like I'm prying or pressuring the person.
Yeah, it feels like fishing, which is a bit, like, awkward, but at the same time, it's the only way you're gonna get anything useful out of it, so...
Right, exactly, yeah.
And that's something that neither my class nor my teachers seem to have actually figured out last year, which was impressive and in a painful way. So, like I'd be sitting there in the chat and they're like, okay, has anybody got any feedback? And I'm like, okay, what... Or people would, like, send... So they'd send pieces to each other, right? Because workshopping.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, what do you want feedback on? Oh, anything, just the piece. And I'm just like, I'm gonna jump out of my window. Okay, I need one specific thing for you to want me to give you feedback on. And they still didn't get it. And I'm like, how? It's not that hard of a concept, though, to, like, know that you need something specific to kind of start basing your... Or I didn't think it's that hard of a concept, right?
It's hard to conceptualize, I guess. It's like, it's hard to say, okay, I want feedback on all of this, but I'm specifically worried about this.
Yeah,
because,
okay,
like...
that's fair. Ow.
Because, like, when you've just finished writing a thing, it's like, you don't want to be all like, I'm worried about this. You want to be all like, it's wonderful, it's great, I don't want to think about it anymore, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to start, like, I'm gonna have to think of a fucking set of questions for next year, I think, and I'm gonna use that as a feedback checklist.
There you go.
I've got a month before my classes start. I'm sure I can figure out a way to do a feedback checklist for this shit.
Shit.
Your counter is gonna kill you for the next couple streams until we find a shiny, isn't it? Because of that fucking 99 cap.
Yes.
This is gonna be fun. Keep an eye on your counters, I guess.
Trying.
One of us needs to get a shiny because I'm slowly going mad from the root theme. But, we'll get there.
Yeah.
I'm just impressed that my thing is going this poorly. Somebody get Shard. Let me, pull up Shard's fucking simulation run. What was the worst one that Shard got as a sim? Like 8,000 encounters?
Like 8,000, yeah.
Let's hope it's not that bad, shall we? Actually,
yeah,
the real question is how many of those sims were above, like, 5,000? Because that's when you start looking into the scary point. Like, how many were above that point? And then how many were above 4,000? How many were above 3,000?
Right, yeah.
How many fell between 1,000 and 2,000? Things like that. Like, that's when you start looking at the odds, like, properly. Because that's the point where it starts getting nerve-wracking, is like, okay.
Yeah.
How many of the possible wins have I already missed? Versus how many are left? Because for all I know, like, 60 has fallen between 1 and 2,000, but only 3 of those have fallen in the first 100.
Oop, no
so,
Wooloo.
That sort of thing.
Fuck off, Wooloo.
Wooloo. I already have a shiny Wooloo, don't need a second one. But yeah, that's gonna be the fun for next year, is gonna be, feedback. And primarily the opponent is
Yeah.
going to be giving the feedback verbally as well, because I actually prefer written feedback to verbal feedback, which was another reason that my classes pissed me off, because the teacher was all encouraging you to use the mic and talk, because they want to, like, you know, hear the voices, I guess, instead of the text, which is fine, I get that, but, like, it's easier for me to type what I need to say when I'm dealing with things like that, because that way I have the time to figure out my thoughts, I have the time to put it down on paper, or, well, on keyboard, I guess, and then I have the time to edit over it to make sure that I'm getting across what the fuck I want to say. I've got the time to deal with that shit. I don't have that when you're pushing me for verbal answers. It's hard, okay? Words are difficult on a good day. Stop it.
Yeah.
People are the worst. Anyway.
People are pretty terrible sometimes.
But yeah, that's going to be the fun bit. To be fair though, I am also living with a fellow creative writing student next year, so that's another hopefully decent source of feedback and stuff for it, because they're also a master's student, so hopefully we'll have the ability to actually ask questions by this point.
Hey, that'd be cool.
We can hope. We're going to end up in so many group calls where she's just going to sit here and want to talk, isn't she? It's going to be great. We're going to end up with so many fucking calls. I have no problems with this. As long as they can deal with the batshit insanity, I have no issues here.
Yeah. And I mean, if your classes are absolute bullshit and nobody's giving you good feedback, you can always come to us again.
Yeah, exactly. If we have another incident like my poetry hand in last year. Oh, that was the worst. Which reminds me, I've got a poem at some point that I should sit down and write, because I got, like, an idea, and I need to sit down and write at least a couple more for my poetry stuff before I get back to school, because I don't want to be doing all of my poetry handing before, like, during the term. It's gonna kill me if I do that, because it's half-year poetry instead of a full year. So, yeah, because it's 2 semesters, and we're going to do first semester, we're going to have poetry and script, and then second semester we'll have fiction and script. So I've only got half of the entire term to do the essay/writing projects, whatever. I don't know. I don't remember what the fucking hand-ins are for this at the minute. I should go and find the module handbook for this year. Because I don't remember what the assessments are, but I've only got half a year for them instead of the full year. So I've been trying to get some more poems done. I've got 4, but 2 of them are part of a set, and I don't want to hand in too many from the same set. Especially considering that my prompt list is 26 things long. And it's all from... that's the set prompt list. So I don't want to hand in, like, too many along the same sort of theme. It's going to be a bit annoying. Actually, I've got 2 ideas, I think.
Hey!
So I might be able to get some of those done. Yeah. I'll either get some of those done after the stream, because the thing is the thing with poetry, and the thing that I was never able to quite explain to people in a way that people seem to understand, and I don't know if it was my explanation that was the problem, or just their ability to comprehend things, but, like, I have problems with poetry. But the problem isn't writing the poetry. The problem is being in the tone to write the poetry. And I don't mean, like, the mood, I do actually legitimately mean tone in that segment. Because I can be in the mood to write poetry, but for the love of fuck, I cannot write a poem. Because the problem isn't, like, my mood. Like, sure, sometimes it is my mood. Sometimes I am just not in the mood to sit down and do poetry. But sometimes I am 100% ready to go. I would be absolutely down for writing a poem. And nothing that I write is good poetry. There's not even any sort of sense of poetry to it. Or there's no... like, I just can't do anything.
You need to put yourself in the mindset of a young Victorian woman who's dying of tuberculosis and getting that proper melodramatic tone kind of thing.
Yeah, or sometimes not. Hello. Oh, hey. Speaking of students. Hey, Beth. She has arrived.
Oh, hey.
Yes, hello. Greetings. We were just talking about you. In the context of my entire creative writing class is shit at giving commentary and criticism and stuff, and I hope that you're better. That's what we were just... yeah, you have in fact been summoned. And Posse is apparently doing the regularly mandated shout-out of the other stream. So that's Kali. I don't remember if you guys have met, but that's Kali. I'm pointing over my shoulder as if I can actually point at Kali, but yeah.
I think we've spoken, like, a little bit-ish. Like,
probably.
Once?
Yeah, probably. But yeah, that's Kali. She's awesome.
Don't lie to her.
I'm not lying. You're awesome. It's just what it is. Accept it. But yeah, Kali is awesome and gives really good criticism for things. She's the one who helped me with, like, most of my poetry work last year.
What?
So, yeah. But yeah, we were just talking about how shit my class is. Yeah, that's actually pretty much the situation, although hopefully you won't have to bully me quite so much, because I've got this big-ass liter jug now.
Yes.
So...
I talked her into getting a chug jug.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of drinks, thank you. I was drinking as you redeemed that, so excellent. I'm not that bad with food, to be fair. It's just drinking that I tend to have problems with. That sounded mildly more alcoholic than intended. I swear, though, I joke I am not. I swear those are jokes and not serious accusations. Accusations? Fuck yeah, I'm not trying to get that sentence out correctly. But yeah, anyway, Kali's great, but we were just talking about how fucking awful my creative writing group is. But yeah, no, on poetry again. Like I say, I can be in the mood for poems, but for the love of God, I am not in the tone for poems, and that's my problem. So, and for some fucking reason, there was not a single person in that group that could understand that. And I didn't think it was that hard to understand. But, I don't know, maybe my brain is just bad.
You just cut out, right after For the Love of God.
Excellent, okay, we're gonna shift. Are we good now?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but shoutouts to Discord. Yeah, my class is a nightmare. I can happily go back over the rant at some other point, but essentially I was doing some work with Kali just a bit before the stream with one of her projects that she's currently working on, and I'm like, this is possibly the best person I have ever done a constructive criticism like workshop with, and it is all because Kali knows how to ask a fucking question and not just say I want opinions on everything. Like, Kali knows how to question that shit and figure out what the hell she wants, like, actual feedback on.
I mean, I do want actual feedback on literally everything.
Yeah, but you know how to cut it down so I can give you feedback on one thing and then give you feedback on another thing. And it's great. Like, you know what the fuck you're talking about, and it's lovely.
Thanks, I'm glad that it's helpful.
I'm tempted to invite you to sit in on a fucking workshop if it wasn't, you know, a great breach of privacy for my entire class. Because you'd understand what I mean. It's awful. But yeah.
I mean, I could ask you could, like, give me your teacher's thing and, like... Oh, wait, no, you're doing it in person this year.
Yeah, I am. Unfortunately, I am doing it in person this year. We have room assignments and everything, and I hate it.
Because I would absolutely, like, ask your teacher if I could digitally audit a class.
I'm tempted to ask because, honestly, the excuse that you'd have to pull out for that would be really interesting as well. Like, how the fuck would you actually get that and permit that sort of permission? It sounds like a nightmare.
You just talk to the teacher and you say, hey, look, I have a friend that wants to digitally audit your class. I've been talking to her about it. She thinks it sounds really interesting. Would it be okay for me to have my mic on so that she can listen in?
Does that fucking work in England? I don't know. Kali's in the US, so probably not. You will probably not be having a face-to-face meeting with Kali due to the fact that Kali lives across the ocean. And it's a bit hard.
Kali lives across the ocean and across a continent.
Yeah, and a continent. That is a good point. Because you're on the fucking west coast, you're a bit far away.
Yep.
But yeah. So the closest we ever get to face-to-face meetings is Discord pictures when we're looking at, I don't know, cute hats or whatever. Or Kali's awesome hair, one of the two.
What? No.
Yes. Your hair dyes are amazing jobs, as are those fucking the headband with the ears. That's also great.
Okay, the headband with the ears is really cute, but yay, made that. And also my hair hasn't been dyed in forever.
Okay, fair enough. Also, it's not just apparently me who's cutting out, so somebody's internet is being a bitch. Lovely. One of us is going to have to get into a fist fight with our internet provider by the end of the stream. Not that that's a new situation, really.
It's probably me again.
Yeah, unfortunately. I don't know why your internet provider is such a bastard, but they need to stop.
I know.
We've got shit to do. Oh, what the fuck was I about to say by the way for? This is a completely unrelated topic segue. I do that sometimes. I'll say by the way and move onto just something completely different. And it's usually because I completed the rest of the linking train in my head. So, if that's a head up for you. I occasionally will have full on, like, my topic shifts aren't that, like, weird, but only to me, and that's because I finished the rest of the thought train in my head between the last thought and the new one. So, like, that's usually where those, by the way, completely different topic comes from. It's because I ended the thought, and then I thought about multiple things in quick succession, and then went to actually state the new thought, which was linked to the old one by a whole chain of things that you didn't see. And that's why it's a by the way instead of a completely different topic.
No, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, my brain's good at that. But yeah, no, the reason for the by the way is because I was looking at some stuff on Twitch before we started, and in the analytics it's giving me this thing about, like, hey, if you can stream X many hours before the end of the month, you can have, like, a possible pay rise or some shit like that, like a pay cut rise thing. I don't know what the fuck it said exactly, but like it's a money thing. And I was looking at it like, I have to do another 3 and a bit hours for that. And that would be really tempting if it wasn't for the fact that that end point is today. If I'm not streaming this shit for 4 hours, it's not happening. It's like 3 and 3.5. We could, but let's probably not. That's not a good idea.
Yeah, let's not and say we did.
Yeah, but that was some. Oops, punch my mic. That was something I looked at earlier, and I was like, now you see, if I hadn't had last week off, I'd be perfectly fine. But I did. So, oh well. Do it another time.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's not that important. Twitch is for fun more than anything anyway.
Yeah.
Like, the pay thing is nice whenever that comes about, but that is gonna go entirely back into my stream stuff at some point anyway, so, yeah.
Yeah. All of my payouts go to, like, new emotes and shit.
Yeah, my payouts have 2 designated spots, one of which is keeping it for, oh god, that was weird. Okay, my throat just did a funny thing, sorry about that.
Weird.
Yeah, so, like, some of it is for, like, Twitch shit, like any sort of tech I'm gonna need, or getting new emotes eventually, or, like, avatars and stuff whenever I get around to that. Because eventually I will actually have a redesigned avatar, but unfortunately piece of shit tablet, so, yeah. And also lack of ideas at the moment, but also it's predominantly the piece of shit tablet. But then the other thing that I use that for is specifically for the donations and stuff, like I did for the SGDQ donation.
Right. That's a good thing to do for it.
I guess it's technically also like emergency funds, but I have a reasonable amount of money across my actual savings accounts for that. So like if it's got to the point where I need to dip into whatever I've got from Twitch for an emergency fund, then I've got a serious problem.
Yeah.
Currently the main use for the Twitch saving fund is get the new computer.
I can't believe tomorrow's, like, September.
I know, it's disgusting.
That's weird as fuck. Like, August didn't happen for the most part.
Yeah, I know. It's been a week since my birthday. Like, that's disgusting. Technically it's been over a week, it was yesterday. But yeah, like, what the fuck? August wasn't a thing. And yeah, that sucks, Alex. Shitty internet is the really annoying part. That's the one thing I'm most nervous about with my move this weekend, is I have no idea what the internet quality is going to be, and if it's too bad, then it's going to really fuck with streaming for the entire year until I'm at home, and it's like, ugh. Woo, 17 days.
Hey!
Hell yeah, loads of birthdays.
Yeah, all the birthdays.
This feels like it's been going really fucking slowly encounter-wise, like what the hell?
Really? I mean,
I'm nearly at 100,
pretty regular.
but, like, I feel like I've been having a lot of, like, no encounters followed by, like, bursts of loads of encounters. Which has been a bit annoying. Especially because literally all I want is a yellow Rookidee so I can move on with my game.
Yep. I'm still naming mine General.
I have no idea still, but it's possibly just going to be use the same nickname as I used for the shield one. I didn't actually sit down and think about it, despite having 2 weeks to think about it. I said that I was gonna think about it, put it out of my mind, and it really stayed out of my mind. Like, it didn't come back. Yeah, no, that's fair, Alex. I didn't expect presents from people. It was really strange. So, like, last year that I just kind of got bombarded by people giving me Humble Bundle codes. So, don't worry about it.
Oh, wait, has your EV showed up yet?
No, it has not showed up. Yeah, we get to move into the house starting tomorrow. I'm coming on Sunday, so that'll be good. But no, it's not shown up yet. It should be between the 3rd to, like, the 14th or something. So, in theory, it'll show up. It has a chance of showing up before I leave. If not, my parents are probably going to have to bring it up.
I hope it shows up before you leave. That
Yeah, so do I. It'll be
awesome.
great. Yeah. Especially because if it does, like, piss us off and show up on Sunday, the only person in my house is going to be my brother, and we all know how reliable he is for getting things. So, better not show up on Sunday. That'll fuck with everything.
Yeah, that would suck.
But yeah. And yeah, it should be good. Which also reminds me, while you're here... Yeah, that'll be good. While you're here, when you get in, can you take a picture of, like, the desks in the room or whatever? Because I think, like, the rooms are mostly the same. So if I can get a picture of the desk, I can figure out what I can do with my TV. Like, if I'm going to be needing a different kind of stand for it or something. Because obviously I use my TV both as a second monitor and as a stream device for when I'm streaming these games. And that way I don't have to take over the living room 3 times a week. And piss everybody off while we're at it. Yeah, figuring out the TV at the new flat shouldn't be too bad. Of course, this one, I know how it works, because I kind of, you know, live with it. But yeah, I only thought about that earlier today, because I went and asked, like, are we actually bringing the TV up for me to use straight off as a second monitor? And they were like, yeah, I mean, if we can fit it in the car, we will. If not, you have to wait until next week and we'll bring it up again. So hopefully that'll be a thing.
Oh, speaking of TVs.
Yeah?
That same friend who gave me that chair, is giving me a 55-inch TV to use as a monitor.
Excellent. Yeah, that's fine, I don't mind. It's not like you're gonna booby trap it with fucking glitter bombs or something. Oh, well that fucking reminds me. Does anybody remember the Great Glitter Dicks adventure?
Yes.
Okay, so we were looking through... I'm stuck on a wall, hang on. We were looking through my mom's phone the other day for various reasons involving pictures. They came across the picture that they took when the glitter dick showed up because they needed to send me the picture of it. Because obviously, like, that stuff showed up and ordered to my name at the house, for those who don't know. And nobody has any fucking clue where it got sent from or who sent it or anything. And it was just like... so yeah, they found the picture of that the other day. They've still got a fucking thing of it, and it was really freaking great.
Posse, no. Posse, that was not.
Jesus Christ, Posse, no. That was not an invitation.
That was not an invitation. It was not a complaint or anything.
Please don't booby trap it. Yeah. Kali's gonna get blackmailed into a new TV again.
I mean, it's not new. It's like 10 years old and the speakers don't work, which is why he's giving it to me.
That's fair.
Which is fine, because, like, I'm gonna use it as a computer monitor, and
I don't need speakers
for
that.
Speakers.
Yeah. Well, the thing with you, Posse, is that your teasing tends to happen. Please see the Eevee. Because that was apparently cooperative.
Was cooperative, yes.
Yeah, and was fucking hilarious. Seriously, that was one of the stupidest things that has happened to me in a while, was you guys sent me that link, and I was like, hey shit, that's cute. Hey shit, that's expensive. You just like dead silent, and I'm like, I'm gonna open PayPal and see money, aren't I? I'm gonna open PayPal and see a shit ton of fucking money for me to get an Eevee doll. It's like, yep. Have I shared my song? That depends. What fucking song are we on about? Because I have many songs and shit. So, this is a terrible TV, but it works decently enough. I don't need a good quality TV, I just need it to be able to actually show my fucking game. It's got, I think, nah, actually, this one doesn't have a dead pixel. That one does. This is a sentence that's gonna sound weird. I technically have 2 TVs, but one of them is stuck on my wall that I actually use as, like, a TV, when I need a TV, which is very rarely. And then my other one I use as a monitor. Because the other one is... a good 3 feet or so above me and, like, an equal amount to the left sort of thing. Yeah, that's fair. Stumbling across it and being like, shit, that's perfect is always a good reason to get a gift for a person.
Yeah, and then he showed it to me and I was like, shit, that's perfect.
Yeah. The other thing that was great was, T-Turtle is a fucking dangerous website. It's less dangerous, however, since apparently the fandom shop doesn't work on my end. So I can't get any of the fun fandom t-shirts. Which sucks. Especially because I saw a really cute Star Wars one on there that I was like, oh, that's adorable as fuck, I kinda want it. But apparently the fandom t-shirts don't work. I mean, the normal ones are just as dangerous, I could easily spend a couple £100 on those, but, like, it's less dangerous than it could be.
Oh man, I just realized.
Hmm?
I'm gonna have to figure out something to get you for Christmas.
Ugh, god damn it, stop it.
No.
Okay, fine. I'll have to figure out something for you then as well.
Wait, shit, no, wait, hold on. That's illegal.
Look, there's only so many times people can get me, like, birthday and Christmas gifts without me reciprocating before I start feeling really guilty. Okay? That's how it works.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You don't.
And you can't even go, like, you don't have to get me anything because the answer to you is exactly the same. You don't either. Yeah, the two great events, birthday and Christmas.
Fun to give presents to.
Yeah, that's fair, but that's usually because I flip out. Which is exactly the reason why it's just as funny to do it to you. And honestly, I think that's why Posse does it.
Yeah, that's fair,
yeah, that's
Posse.
True. You guys do have limited space, as compared to me, who just throws all of her shit in her parents' house. Hit me up if you need help buying something in the UK, apparently.
Hell yeah! I will absolutely do that.
The reason
because she won't let me have her address.
I was about to say, yeah, the reason that's even worse is that she has my address. So you guys can actually cooperate to do evil shit to me. Yeah, the box reactions were really great. Like the great box chain.
Oh god.
That was amazing.
I was literally in tears for those.
Oh god, Posse's threatening Kali again. Kali is under threat from Posse and his fucking ability to pay for things.
I can't tell if that's a threat or a promise, Posse.
Can't it be both in this house?
I mean, yeah.
Well, this Discord,
fair.
I suppose, but it's a house at this point, let's be honest.
It's a house, yeah.
Yeah, you are chaotic evil, but not quite so much as Posse and his actual ability to buy things because he's a functional adult with a shit ton of money. And, well, maybe not like a shit ton, but you have, like, a reasonable amount.
Job.
Yeah, you have enough money that you can afford to do shit like this, put it that way. As compared to me, who is not functional.
I mean, which is completely fair, and I thank you for that so wholeheartedly, because I swear to God, unexpected guests are the literal worst thing in the history of ever.
Yeah, unexpected guests fucking suck. There we go. Oh god, yeah, the idea of the TV house was a fucking hilarious thing. Which, to be fair, is pretty much just Tenno's rich bitch plan, but with more people. And, like, a house instead of a fucking district in Sweden. But, you know. God, that rich bitch plan is something that I really want to see come to fruition. Oh, stretchy, stretchy.
Yeah, right. Oh, stretchy, stretchy. Hell yeah.
The rich bitch plan would be amazing for many reasons, least of all being getting out of the country. Also friends, that would be good. I'm very much down for just a big old, what is essentially a fucking complex out of Naruto. It's a clan compound.
Yep. I am very much down for the rich bitch plan.
Yeah. Yeah, also away from the US. Although that's not so much my problem, but it is for many others, so.
The only problem I would have with the rich bitch plan is I don't think Posse would come.
That's fair.
Because Posse's got, like, a good job and is, like, gonna buy a house and be an actual functional adult and shit.
Well, the real question is, can Posse do his work entirely from home? Because if so, he could theoretically live in a different country and do it. You just have a fucked up sleep schedule.
Eh, that's true.
Or alternatively, you get a transfer.
Wait, would you come?
Yeah, get a transfer or something. To be fair, also, Posse does kind of have the sort of resume that means he could probably be he would probably have the least amount of trouble getting another job if he moved anyway, so...
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, that's true, but I mean, working for fun is a thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not like I would just stop streaming if the rich bitch plan happened.
Yeah, and it'd be the same with me and my writing. Like, just because I want to do that to be an author, it doesn't mean that I'd not have fun doing it.
Yeah, like... I mean, same. Almost verbatim.
Yeah. Just because I'm rich as fuck doesn't mean I can't also be having fun with these things. And if they happen to make me money at the same time, so be it, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm still sitting here waiting for a fucking feedback on the application I sent in, which is a weirdly long amount of time, but also, to be fair, like, a lot of people are signing up for online shit at the moment, because COVID.
Hey,
so...
Taz!
Hey, it's Taz. I totally missed that Taz had posted anything.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, that's
Posse.
very fair.
I get that.
Souffle? Why have we got a souffle?
Souffle? What? Question
I know.
mark?
Souffle. I don't know why souffle is involved here, but souffle.
Souffle, apparently.
Yeah, but yeah, anyway, like, obviously a lot of people have been doing online worky shit recently because COVID, so it makes sense that this is taking fucking forever to get back to me about stuff, but it just feels weird, so... But yeah, eventually that'll come through and things will be good and that shit.
Who?
That is such a mood. Honestly, that would probably be my thing. I feel like I need to link you at some point to the SoulSilver episode where we asked the question, if you had all of Jeff Bezos' money, what would you do with it? And our collective response was, let's just make an internet cryptid.
Yes.
Like, we'd execute the rich bitch plan and all move everybody to Sweden and then make an internet cryptid out of it who just drops big amounts of money in streams. Links are probably allowed here, and if it's... I mean, feel free to post the link anyway, and if it doesn't work, I'll just allow it. But I think links are allowed. Ow. I should probably stop punching my mic trying to scratch my nose. This would be less of a problem if my nose wasn't itchy. But yeah, I was about to say, I think the Bezo episode was episode 25, actually, or 24, whatever the last episode was, because we were like, man, we should actually, like, make this a podcast. And then we figured out a topic and had it, and then we've not done that since, because it's just been us bullshitting.
No, we've done it one other time. It was, if you had all the power of God.
Oh yeah, all the power of God was the other question that we've done on this stream.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not like we technically aren't open for questions, it's just that we don't tend to do that, because it's more fun for this bullshit.
Yeah. But not that the question wasn't fun, but...
Yeah, the question is fun, it's just that the bullshitting is also fun, so...
Yes.
We have as much fun doing, like, specific question and answer games versus, like, this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably would be how it worked, to be honest. Like, the best method of doing the rich bitch list would probably just be, like... Essentially what we actually said for the original version of the Bezos plan, which is a shit ton of proper investments and living off the interest. And then God knows what we're going to do with the rest of them. Actually, no, to be fair, our answer to the power of God pretty much was that, except it was make a parallel world in which all of the Pokemon are real, and then just move there instead.
Yep.
Also something about curing climate change, I think, was the other part of that.
Curing climate change once, and then saying, look, I
if you
fixed
fuck
it
up,
one
you
time.
fucked it up.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I fixed it once, if you fuck it up again, this is your problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rich bitch plan is a great thing, and honestly, that does sound fun. One day it'll happen, hopefully.
One day.
The rich bitch plan sounds like one of those sorts of things where what we actually need to do is open a bank account somewhere with a really good interest rate and just have all of us dumping money into it very slowly. And then, like, you invest, like, every couple of months to a year sort of thing, just everybody dumps us a bit of money into the account, and then we just invest that and do it that way. And we basically have a group account.
I think that's called, like, a commune.
Probably.
I think that's, like,
I think
how
that's a
Scientology
thing
got
in real...
started.
Yeah, I think that's how the fucking... the fucking spaghetti monster church got started. It's a good idea, though.
Right. So, oh no, it's a good idea, definitely.
It's just I'm
Yeah,
pretty
is,
sure
like,
it's also
sitting there
like
telling me...
it's also just kind of a one-way trip into an accidental cult, probably.
Probably. Not that it would be accidental, since you people insist that the Kali cult.
That's a joke, but okay. To be fair, I don't get involved with
At
that
this
shit.
point, I'm
That's
not
Dow's.
sure Dow thinks joke anymore.
It's Dow's problem. Dow has many problems, that's another one of them.
Oh dear. Yace has been like, you should think about what would happen if this got turned into a mini-series.
What this? Do you mean this? Like the streams?
No, the thing that I sent you.
Oh. Yeah, that actually would be kind of fun. To be fair, do you
no.
understand what's gonna happen if when you publish that? You're gonna have so much fanfic, it's gonna be great.
Oh god. I'm not gonna be able to read it until I finish the series.
I know.
Because this is like a 4-book series.
I will read it for you, collect all of the good ones, and send it to you at the end.
Alright.
That's how we'll do it. Anytime any of us publishes a book and can't read the fanfic for it, the other people read the fanfic and collect like a great Google document of all of the good fanfic for afterwards. That's how it's gotta work.
Excellent. I'm totally down with that.
Yeah. Sounds like the best way to handle it. But yeah, like there's so much chance for fanfic in this idea, and I've read 3.5 chapters of it. Well, technically 2.5, because chapter 3 wasn't finished.
Chapter 3 still isn't finished.
Yeah, like not even close to finished. But yeah, like prologue, 2 chapters, and a chunk of 3 is what I've read, and it's like, holy shit, the fanfic potential is great.
I'm actually writing it that way on purpose.
Excellent.
I
Ooh.
want there to be like hella fanfic for this.
Ooh, PS2 set up for LEGO Star Wars? Oh no. Everybody, I'm trying to stream Pokepark first, not play everything and anything. But yeah, anyway, so I mentioned this, I think, actually. I'm bringing my definitely legitimate copy of the game console that is definitely not microchipped in a way that allows cracked versions of video games. I'm definitely bringing that with me, and all of the totally legitimate games that are not cracked and stolen from the internet. So yeah, that'll be fun. We're gonna have plenty of games, assuming that the Wii, like, fucking works. Because it has a distinct chance of crashing repeatedly with some of these. We don't know why, but some of the definitely legitimate copies of the games are a bit buggy. Just a bit. Not anywhere near as bad as the fucking a great Pokemon Y disaster, put it that way. It's better than that. But not good.
Kali was a proofreader and editor, yes. Why?
Kali does incredible things. Look, my fucking poetry last year is my evidence at this point for anything I say when it comes to you being good at that sort of shit. Understand?
Alright. I mean, I have clients who would say otherwise, or former clients who would say otherwise, but
Look,
okay.
your fucking sister or whoever the fuck it is doesn't count. I still need to post that review, thinking about it.
Oh god, no, please don't.
Okay. that was a very vehement protest, but okay.
No, I appreciate the thought, but also, like...
I'm the one who has to deal with the bitching.
Yes.
Fair enough. But yeah, older consoles are fun. I have no idea if I can hook a PS2 up to the streaming device, but if I can, I might steal it a few times. You know, once Pokepark is finished, because Jesus fuck, I kind of need to start organising my streaming schedules to not be a disaster. But on the plus side, I also do have the collection of anything available on Nintendo Online, which I keep forgetting is a thing that I can stream from. So, you know, eventually I will probably pick that stuff up. For Tuesday streams.
Shoutouts to 1069.
Yay, 1069. I got really confused what the fuck we were shouting it out for a sec. Wait, how the fuck are you that high already? I swear you started a lot lower than that.
I started
Wait, what
at
the fuck? It's been
970.
an hour. That would also explain. That would also explain a few things, yeah. Okay, that would explain many things about this situation. You know what it doesn't explain?
Where the last hour went?
That too, but where the fuck my shiny is what it doesn't explain.
Yeah, no, that... I would like to have a shiny now, please.
Yeah, we've officially crossed Shard's event horizon, like, by quite a bit, so, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Be much appreciated if you could maybe get your head out your ass, game. I wish to escape Route 2.
I swear it's doing this because it knows that we're looking for one.
Yeah, that seems to be the story of my life. It's like, oh, you're shiny hunting? Fuck you, then. Although this is particularly bad, actually. I haven't had one... Hello, audio glitch. Oh, Streamlabs fucked. Lovely. Anybody posting in chat needs to wait a while. Streamlabs fucked and I can't read chat. But yeah, yeah, this is a particularly bad hunt, to be fair. Oh, hey, there we go, it's back. Red, white cables, HDMI. Oh, sweet, I don't have an RCI to HDMI converter, but I do have a shit ton of other things. I have the USB HDMI Wii converter instead that I picked up the other week. It's currently sitting in the box with the Wii and the rest of the other things. Yeah, we're having a back in my day moment about these consoles, which is impressive because they're not even that old. Fucking punch my mic. God damn it, Yamper.
Yeah, I'm really starting to wonder if you just can't catch shinies outside of the wild area or some shit.
You definitely can, because I've had... wait. Actually, fuck yeah, no, most of my shinies have been wild area, I think. They're either raid shinies, I've done breeding in the wild area, or that one Wooloo was a random encounter in the wild area, so, I'm pretty sure that's not the case, because I'm reasonably sure I've seen people do, like, shiny hunts not in the wild area, so, you know. But at the same time,
I mean, yeah,
like,
how would you get a shiny Rookity?
Yeah, the slow paranoia is definitely creeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, the PS2 is disgustingly old and I hate it. I mean, to be fair, the fucking 3DS came out in, like, 2012-ish. I had this discussion the other day. I got the 3DS in 2013 alongside of... Okay, yeah, you definitely can catch them outside the wild area. Good. Because this is the point where the creeping paranoia starts to set in, because it's definitely been a bit long. That's actually where I'm going to be hunting for my Electrike, and Kali's going to be doing her Pumpkaboo hunt. So, we're not splitting up. We're not splitting up from the same hunting path for quite a while yet. I think our third Pokemon's going to be in the same sort of place as well, isn't it? Because mine's a Wooper, and I don't remember what your third is off the top of my head at the moment, but like...
I think mine's Purloin. Where's my piece of paper?
That could technically not be in the wild area if you didn't want it to be, so yeah. It would just be early enough that it'd be a bitch.
Did I accidentally throw away my... I think I might have accidentally thrown away my list.
Oh, that's not good. My list has just been shoved inside of one of my notepads.
No, you're...
We may have to work on recreating that list then. I can remember some of it.
Hold on. Oh, no, there it is. It
there
just
we go.
Fell on the floor.
Okay, that's good. Possibly should go in a slightly more secure place.
Yes. Yeah, the third one's Purloin.
So yeah, we're not splitting off from each other for quite a while yet. You know, assuming one of us fucking gets one.
Yup.
This is like episode 6, it's really weird. This week is 6 and 7.
Is that only episode 6?
I think so, yeah.
Hmm.
I could check as soon as I get another fucking encounter so I can go open my, That was not what I was trying to do. Pokemon Island games. Many Pokemon games, you know. I have no idea, honestly. I didn't play much for the GBA. I own all of the main series Pokemon GBA games, but I haven't played them in forever because I can only play them on my DS Lite. And we've all heard the great story of my DS Lite, let's be completely honest. We all know how that thing is doing right now. Oh no, this is actually 7 and 8, never mind.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
okay.
This week is 7 and 8. I don't know why I'm still killing things, because it's not even changing my chain at this point, and it's not helping me monitor things, I've just realised. There's literally no point to be continuing the murder aside from murder.
So basically we can just run now.
Yeah, we could just start doing a running method instead. So the grand adventures of my two 2DS lights. One of them is just really fucking old, and so the buttons don't work very well anymore. And the other one got thrown into a wall. And the hinge broke on the top screen, so if I hold it at all, without supporting the top screen, the screen either flops forward or flops back. Oh, hey Shard.
Oh, okay. Hey, Shard.
Welcome. Thank you for the lurks. My apologies for talking about you like you're not there. I really hope running doesn't break the fucking encounter chain. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, because that would be stupid, but, you know. At this point, I don't trust anything. But yeah, no, V hasn't happened to either of the DSs. The first one is just age, the second one is my fault. I threw it at a wall, for some reason. Please don't ask the actual context for why it got hit by a wall, but it did. Hey Carmen, not Carmen, Kara.
Kara!
That's not Carmen Newton. Carmen's over here and has been for a while. That's Kara.
Wait,
oh no.
Kara,
No tired.
what happened? Did you not sleep?
I just had an incredible brain dead moment of how has it only been an hour when it's 9 PM. Yeah, that's because you started at 8 o'clock instead of 7. Dumbass. Jesus wept.
Ass pics.
Actually, you know what's pretty impressive now that I've thought that segment, you know what's actually quite funny is that before I started streaming, I did legitimately nearly say, like, I'll be done by 9. No, you won't. You're starting at 8 o'clock and you go for 2 hours, you'll be done by 10. I don't know if I can stream from 2DS's. No, I can't, because they need to have the special capture cards done for them. So it doesn't work, unfortunately. I can stream off anything that isn't a handheld console, assuming I have the correct adapters. Unfortunately, the capture card that I use does not work for those things. I don't think there's any way to capture card adapter a 3DS into this fucking thing.
Oh no. Kara,
Yeah,
I'm so
I keep doing that as
sorry.
well. Oh, that's not very good. I don't like that.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So you've only had a 3-hour nap. Oh no.
I hope things get better. And that you pass out very well once you get home from your shit.
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Terrible sleep is almost worse than no sleep at all. Oh, wobbly ain't good.
Wobbly ain't good at all.
I keep going to murder the thing. I don't need to murder it anymore, I can just run. But yeah, I keep going to murder. I'm reasonably sure Rookedy isn't shiny locked, yes. Reasonably sure that it's just the starters. Oh, that was a Nickit and not a Rookedy, okay. You'd think I'd be better at recognizing some of the spawn cries by now, but apparently not. Oh. That's even worse.
Oh god,
That's
is
fucking
Rookedy-
rude.
No, it can't be shiny locked.
No,
I
it
saw
can't be.
literal pictures of shiny Corviknight.
I have seen so many shiny Rookedy at the beginning of the game. Okay, I know it's not shiny locked. It's just Shard being a troll. It's fine.
Shard!
I can fucking open YouTube and pull up about 6 videos with proof of shiny Rookedy. How much packing have I done? I've technically just got to finish putting all my clothes away. Everything else is in theory packed. But in theory and in practice is... Oh, technically also my electronics, because my electronics don't go in until the night before. Because I have, like, daily shit to do on my things, and obviously I use my computer, so it goes in the night before I leave.
Wait, why did she leave without you?
Yeah, Rookedy is
If she
definitely not
asked
locked,
you to
it's just a
get
joke.
up-
Yeah, it's something of a joke that keeps happening in the stream, usually aimed at Kali, with the great fucking Slowpoke Well adventure.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure Slowpoke Well is shiny locked, I say, having a shiny Zubat from that area.
Oh.
Ah, I see. So,
Ah, no, stop it.
I was about to say, you should just go back to bed, Kara. Just tell them to go fuck themselves and go back to sleep.
You should definitely just go back to sleep.
Ow, fuck, Squavit. I feel like that's a very common sentiment in this stream, really, isn't it? Fuck Squavit.
Yeah, fuck Squavit.
But both fuck Squavit and
Nobody
fuck
likes
Squavit. Yeah, you should, because that being wobbly and stuff isn't good. You should try and sleep more.
Yeah, and if she tries to get you to do stuff later today and you're still wobbly...
You know what's the only awful part about streaming like this?
What?
On my computer, because I usually leave Flux enabled, I sometimes look at my computer and get confused. Because I see it look different on my computer, but it's like, no, it's just a filter. Fuck, random encounter. No, I would not catch a shiny Squavit. You are typoing a lot
No,
today.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't catch a shiny Squavit. Fuck shiny Squavit.
Ah, yeah, you were thinking of Stadium. That explains it. Yeah, okay. Actually, to be fair, I'd catch the Squavit, but I would continue hunting for the Rookity. I would not continue to play the game with a Squavit. I would continue going for the Rookity.
Yeah, Squavit is useless.
I don't like Squavit, it's just ugly. Ingredient is worse, so... How tired is Kara? Too fucking tired. Go to bed.
Too fucking tired.
Stop trying to murder things. Yeah, Pokemon Stadium is something that I was interested in, but it's I don't have a fucking N64, so I'm not playing it.
Kara, go back to sleep.
Ooh, yeah. Please go to bed. You'll that worry. No, not Shard. Kara, different person. Although technically, I think Shard will also soon be going to bed given the time, but that's just because it's a time zone thing, not a sleep deprivation thing. And the problem with Squavit is it's Squavit, and it's ugly as fuck, and I don't like it, okay? There's no actual problem with it, I just don't like it. Look, I'm allowed to be hypocritical about sleep schedules when it's not me, alright? Just because my sleep schedule's fucking terrible doesn't mean I can't try and force my friends to take care of themselves. Oh, okay, in that case, yeah, that's a good point. I thought you were about to make some sort of sarcastic comment about me not sleeping at normal times either. But no, if you're just bashing on yourself, that's a fine comment to make, and yeah, that's reasonable. Then again, to be fair, Gel should probably get the same bully punishment because he doesn't go to bed till like 4 AM most days.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But Gel's a grown-ass adult and makes questionable life choices anyway.
Something yearly letters from the burn department. Yeah, fair enough.
Yes. Something burn unit.
Yeah, something getting a birthday card from your local burn unit. But yeah, okay, that's fair, I guess. I think that's really fucking weird. It's actually quite funny. I bitch about my sleep schedule being terrible, and then I remember, like, people like you. And it's less so. Because, like, midnight till, like, 8 AM is still not that bad. Although it is when you need to be in school by 8 AM. Cough, cough, that bitch who's next door to me at the moment. Yeah, he goes back to school on Friday. And his sleep schedule is currently, like, 3 AM to, like, 12. Or something stupid. It's awful.
Okay.
Yeah, Gel is terrifying, honestly. Like, we talk about Posse being our Discord's definitive, like, sane person / reasonable person. Honestly, I think it's Gel at this point.
I will be right back.
That's fine. I'm just gonna stare out my window very angrily about that fucking motorbike. But yeah, no, like, I think at this point it is Gel. Yeah, your sleep schedule is a bitch, to be fair, Kara. Your sleep schedule is a bitch. Oh, fuck, Yampa. Yeah, both of them count as reasonable, that's true. I just think that Gel is possibly the, Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can put this better. Posse is probably the sane one still, like, the most sane. But I think Gel is possibly one of the most reasonable. Is how that works. Because, like, Gel is definitely not sane. Again, see burn unit. But, like, at the same time, he's definitely one of the most reasonable because, like Shard just said, manages, like, a weird-ass sleep schedule, but, like, workable, sociable person with 2 jobs. He's really fucking productive. Decent adult. Well done. Reasonable in this case being defined as, like, can adult correctly. Without being awful. He has his moments when he needs them, but by... Yeah, that's fair. Working with remote... Yeah, that is fair. Which is, I think, why I said reasonable and not sane. To be fair, this Discord is just made out of just living disasters, honestly. It's a human disaster zone with, like, a vague patch of sanity over the top of it. I'm reasonably sure we're living. At the very least, I have a pulse, which I think is a common definition for being alive. So, reasonably sure there's at least some people living in that chat. I don't know about the rest of you. For all I know, the rest of you are zombies and aliens and robots trapped in computers, but whatever. At least I know I'm a flesh and blood human person with a pulse. I'd be down for a simulation if it was better than this. Because this is a shit simulation. Ah, fuck, Choodle. Oh, found a pulse? Okay, excellent. Well done. We have 2 pulses in this chat. Yeah, probably alive. I always used to have loads of fun in PE class because I could never find my pulse and it was funny as fuck. And then people would find my pulse for me and take it and be like, what the hell is wrong with you? And I'm like, I don't know. Because I have the great distinction of my pulse is really fucking high a lot of the time for some reason.
What have I come back to?
We're talking about pulses. Because I said that we were talking about people being reasonably human beings. And then I said that this is basically just like a melting pot of madness or something like that. And then Shard made us do a check to see that we were alive. And I'm like, well, I have a pulse, so I'm reasonably sure that I'm alive. And now we're talking about simulations and the fact that my heart rate scares people.
I'm pretty sure your heart rate could double as the engine of Formula 1 race car.
Probably. Actually, to be fair, we used my mum's blood pressure taker thing the other day, and my heart rate was, like, decent. It was only, like, 80 or something, instead of 120 like normal. So, you know. I don't know if that's because I was, like, actually chill that time, or if it's because I count poorly or something. Yeah, it's a shitty simulation. It just proves the fact that we are subjects of torment in someone's 11-year-old Sims game.
Are you kidding? It was Sims, now it's Plague Inc.
Yeah, now it's Plague Inc. Pix is not a fox. Pix is not a fox, you are quite correct. I haven't seen nearly enough swimming pools with disappearing ladders. Yep, okay, yeah, Pix is a hummingbird. Maybe. But yeah, no, my heart rate usually when I take it is something close to like 120 or some shit like that, but the one that we did on the blood pressure taker thing was like 70 or 80, something like that. So it was like actually reasonable. And I don't know if that's because I was like, you have to do breathing exercises and all nice and calm shit for that.
They
like
don't
that.
have the expansion pack.
Yeah, no expansion packs. But yeah, like, I don't know if it's because you have to do, like, breathing exercises and shit to take blood pressure properly, or if it's just that my counting for my
heart... Oh my god, can I please
stop
trying to murder these birds now?
Yeah, that's been my problem the last couple encounters. Couple dozen. It's like, can I stop trying to kill things? Get the door? Why are we getting the door? Why are we... What? I don't get this one. We're getting the door?
Wait, Pix, you're cutting in and out again really badly.
Fuck. Okay. That's great. I don't know if
Unless
that's
it's my internet being a bitch.
I was about to say, I don't know if it's my headset or your internet or my internet, but I'm fine and you're a bit crackly on my end sometimes, so possibly it's you.
Oh dear.
Yay!
What were you saying?
I'm just questioning what the hell the get the door thing is, because I don't understand that one.
It means that Posse sent Kara something.
Oh. Both streams are fine? Well, the streams can be fine all they want. Discord is the problem here. Because Discord is a bastard. Attempted to get a drink without punching my mic. Version 4.
No.
Made it that time.
Yay!
Also, there are still some birds we can murder. The brilliant ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Callie was crackly on my end a bit as well. My end being the
no.
Discord audio, not just the stream audio. So yeah, I think it's Callie's internet provider needs a stabbing again.
Well, I can't stabbings to the internet provider.
That's a problem.
I know, isn't it?
We need to get somebody who is professionally qualified to provide stabbings to internet providers.
I think that's what the dark web is for.
Yeah, probably. Ow! It is an edgy teenager. That is exactly what Drizzile is. It's an edgy teen. Angsty teen. Hey, a shit ton of rookety, get over it. But yeah, it really is just like angsty teen. It's got an emo over and everything. So yeah, once we hit like $9.99 on the murders, we can actually stop doing the murders. Because...
Yeah.
So you know what else is really good about that? I can get my fucking Bulbasaur.
Oh yeah!
Also, yeah, my Discord is also having a shit fit at the moment with, everything, actually. I was about to say, like, with my internet, but no, it's just everything. It was just having a shit fit with the audio. As well as trying to load things, because I went to go pull up the Shiny Charm rates again, because I have that as a pinned message by now. So
right.
yeah, it's one in 682, and I am at wait, I think I'm actually above 682 at this point. There's 500 plus 500, obviously, and then plus another 100, and then plus 96, so yeah, I'm above odds.
Yep.
Swanky. Somebody fucking kill me.
Getting there.
Hey, random case of slang made me think. I was just reading a bit more of the Legendary Popular thing before we came to stream, because it's been updated a shit ton on fanfic.net, and I've been catching it up there instead, so I don't have to try and navigate the May it's posted on Space Battles. Holy shit, the Articuno.
I know, right?
It's so British. It's not half bad. The confused look explains that, then why didn't you just say it's good? And I was like, slang. British slang is fun. Slang
By
in
the
general.
way,
Yeah? Ow.
would you be willing to Brit pick for me?
I can Brit pick. God help us all, but I can Brit pick.
I mean, you don't have to.
No, it's fine, I can do it. I think the thing that let's try and get a sentence out without fucking up again. The reason that I say that though is because, like, I have at this point collected so much of a weird conglomerate of accents that my Brit picking is weird.
Hey, Zesty Lines.
Hello, Zesty Limes. Welcome. Apparently Posse's insane. I'll ask more questions about that eventually. So the odds in this game are a base odd of 1 in 4,096. However, as you kind of defeat more and more Pokemon, the odds go up. Once you've hit 500 battled, which we obviously passed a while ago, the odds without a Shiny Charm are 1 in 683. We have also passed that point. So, we're doing rather poorly. Anyway, hello Zesty Limes, welcome.
Hello, Zesty Limes. Welcome. Enjoy the podcast.
Because that is really what this is at this point. So the person streaming with me is KalicoFox. She joins me for the sword streams, which are usually a Thursday only thing, but we decided to kick it onto a Tuesday as well, because we could. Oh Jesus, 5 Game Boy Squad.
Oh, dang. That
is a lot of Game Boys.
Some dedication. That is a lot of Game Boys.
Please post. There we go. That should send you to Kali's stream.
Thanks.
No problem. That should send you to Kali's stream if you fancy lurking over there. It's the same it's the same thing pretty much. It's just us running about encountering Rookedy. But there we go.
Oh my god, can I please?
Hell yeah, Lapras. I have been thinking about doing a shiny Lapras hunt for a while, but I don't have a game to do it on at the moment. So maybe not be sitting in chat when I hit my fucking increment button, shall we? Putting a ton of ones in my chat would probably be a bad idea. Okay, Posse, what the hell did you do to Kara?
Yes, what did you do?
What have you done this time? Because Kara is having a moment. I don't have any Game Boys, unfortunately. I am not a person with those. Like 15. Something like 8 to 15 per Rookedy, so... There's not even really a reason to kill these things at this point.
There's every reason not to, because
yeah, it's just straight
over-leveling.
faster. Sent him a PS4 game.
Oh, nice!
Excellent. I think I missed what we were telling him to play, or what he was deciding to play, whichever. But yeah, that's good. God. I love Kara's just like, open the door. Just, oh no. Yeah, quick question.
Yeah, what up?
We're always down for questions. This place is two idiots bullshitting for 2 hours a week. Like,
Yeah, literally.
trust me, we're
we
always
do.
down for questions. We don't do anything else here. Let's maybe not walk into the tutors though, that might be an idea. Most reset / encounters that you've had. Okay, does that include actually ending in a shiny? Because Kali has some nightmare stories, I have less. Far, far less.
Whoa!
Ooh. Excellent.
Okay, so you've
Ew,
got, like,
that's-
hardcore way more than me.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're like the fucking person with the Natu encounters. Oh god, that fucking Natu was a horrible story to tell to people. Yeah, that's the low odds for some gen. Ah, you're a Gen 3 hunter. That explains a few things. That was a sentence that sounded a bit weirder than it was supposed to. Not what I meant to do. Yeah, 3, that's a lot of encounters, yeah. The worst one I've
That
ever
is a
seen,
lot.
except I wasn't involved in it, was somebody did like 20-something phases and like 200,000 encounters. Or something stupid for a fucking Natu in Gen 3, which is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, because Natu Shiny isn't even good. So that is just like...
Hey, thanks for the follow, Zesty Limes.
Yeah, follows are good. And Streamlabs is having a bitch fit at me. But yes, thank you for the follow. My audio is a bitch, as is everything else, but yeah. We're going to be doing this again on Thursday, and then Saturday for me is my other stream day, where I will be doing some Mystery Dungeon. No, that's fine, don't worry about it. It's just nice to have people here. I don't mind, it doesn't really matter what you can and can't contribute. Having people here is always fun.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, I'm doing this today, this Thursday. Saturday will probably be more Mystery Dungeon, assuming I can figure out what the fuck I want to do in that game at this point, because I don't have very much left, like, story-wise. And then, hopefully starting next week, I'll be starting Pokepark twice a week. Or once, maybe, I don't know. It depends on what I do with my, my Mystery Dungeon stuff. But yeah, my most reset / encounters that have ended in a shiny is... I had a hunt that I think went a bit over full odds, which ended in a shiny Kecleon that was like 3% or something. And I think that might be closest to my longest, because I don't think... I tend to have really short hunts. We discussed this a couple times. But I have really short shiny hunts for some reason. I just tend to get really lucky with with a lot of my encounters. So Toad, you faced 6 times for Growlithe. Ew. Gen 4 was SoulSilver. SoulSilver is Gen 4. Excellent. Enhanced editions. I'm sort of alternating between both of the chats, sorry. But yeah, I think my longest has been probably that. I think it's that Kecleon, which I think was just a bit over Gen 6 full odds, so a bit over 1 in 4,000. But I'd need to check. Because most of my hunts are quite quick. Kali, on the other hand... Kali is infinite despair, because Kali has the worst luck when she's shiny hunting on stream. She can shiny hunt fine off stream, but the second she starts, like, actually streaming, she doesn't seem to find any. It's hilarious.
Yeah, so my longest hunt that still has not resulted in a shiny is, what up? Where's my mouse?
Whatever the hell that SoulSilver hunt was.
6,276.
Yeah, which was that SoulSilver hunt, wasn't it?
Yes, that was the never-ending Slowpoke well.
Yeah, we originally did this shiny badge quest in SoulSilver, and then we got sick of it in SoulSilver because both of us were dying from a shitty encounter rate and a few other things, and she got up to about 6,000. Yeah, I don't know how the hell I've got 4,000 either as my most. Kali I understand, because Kali doesn't shiny hunt much, to be fair, and she mostly shiny hunts in the new gens as well. Not that that is fucking saying anything with the way that odds work, but, like, she does mostly work with half-decent odds as compared to Gen 4 / Gen 3. But yeah, like, I don't know how the fuck I've got 4,000 as, like, my basic highest encounter. It might not even be that, actually. I'd have to pull up the actual, the message to figure that out. It was exactly 6,000 for Lapras. That's always nice. I don't keep very much of a count of a lot of my encounters, to be fair. Like, I don't keep much of a count. But I'd have to... Like I say, I think it's the Kecleon. Because the thing with the reason the Kecleon hunt pissed me off was because I was hunting with Magnet Pull for a Honedge in Gen 6. So Kecleon was already like a 5%, and then Magnet Pull made it like a 3%. And then I still got Kecleon out of it. Let me go see if I can find that really quick.
I mean, the shiny starter was still only 3,000 something encounters.
Yeah, so even if you count it as 3, it was only about 9,000 encounters, which isn't that bad time period wise either, because it didn't take her that long.
I was only doing 2 because fuck Totodile.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, hang on, let's see. So I've had 156 encounters for a Phantom, 892 for a Ponyta, which was also Gen 6. That was doing Dex Nav. 192 Horde encounters for a Zigzagoon.
No, damn it.
You okay?
I just ran directly into a Squabbit.
Oh, fucking Squabbit. Trying to play this game while also scrolling through my feeds. Oh, okay, yeah, so it was 5,495 for that 2% Kecleon or whatever the fuck number it would have been. And I think that is my longest hunt ever. I don't think I've got a hunt that has gone longer than that. Oops, that's also me running directly into a Squabbit because I tried to reopen Twitch and failed. Good one, Rip. There we go. Okay. I am indeed British. I wonder how you guessed. Was it the accent and the fact that I don't pronounce T's? It's probably the fact that I don't pronounce T's. I've also been attacked by
No, it's just your general charming personality and calm demeanor.
What fucking calm demeanor? I am actually, to be fair, yeah, I do. I can't remember how many we had last time. Last time we checked, it was something like 100 and something. I'd need to do a recount of all my shinies though, because I've had more since then, but I don't remember how many I did a count at one point where I went through every single generation and found all of my shinies. And I had something like 100 and something. But I've gotten more since then, and I think I actually miscounted a few times. And it also didn't count anything from Pokemon Go. And I don't think I counted my Let's Go shinies either, because I don't count Let's Go shinies very often, because, yeah. Fucking hell, standard British saying. I don't even think there really are many. My thing is I live in an area of Britain where I have about 4 different, like, accents and cultures merged into one. So, yeah. I mean, you
literally just did, just fucking hell.
I suppose fucking hell is one, yeah. And, like, saying it's not half bad instead of, like, it's good or it's alright is another one that happens quite a lot. Actually, I think, to be fair, my favourite bit of random British is, the alright then thing that you do when you need to leave. Because that's a thing that happens is, instead of saying, like, alright, I've got to go, or whatever, or, like, it's time to head out for me, or things like that, instead of doing anything like that, what you do instead is you just kind of slap your hands on your legs and go, right, which essentially translates to, I really should have left about 2 hours ago, but I didn't want to interrupt. And I'm not even kidding, that is legitimately the situation.
That's amazing.
Whenever that I have had a situation where one of my parents, this is mostly like my parents when we've been visiting people, whenever I've had a situation where my parents have gone, right then, or something like that, it's legitimately like, we should have left about an hour and a half ago, but people kept talking and we didn't want to interrupt. And that's it, that's the situation. It's great. Then again, to be fair, have you ever seen the tea post from Tumblr? I think it was from Tumblr, where they're like the different ways that the British give out their tea. And it's like we have different slang depending on what kind of tea, like, or how the situation is that you're giving the tea out. And it's like, spot of tea is like you're trying to impress the relatives and things like that. Like that's not how you talk. It's not what you say at all. It's that's how you're trying to impress the relatives because your partner's parents are over. It's like, oh, would you like a spot of tea? Like a Mary Poppins voice and everything.
Right.
And then yeah, I'll go put on the tea is a sign of it. There has been an incredible disaster. Like that's it, that's what it is. It's like there has been an incredible disaster and just there's so much doom everywhere. I'll go put on the tea. And you do like a sort of face to it and everything. It's like a sort of, oh god, I'm sorry. Ew, that's awkward face. Like, I'll just go.
I'll just go put on the tea.
Yeah, there's a face to it and everything. It's hilarious.
Okay, Vex is absolutely using that at some point.
I hope so. But yeah, like it's the most. I'll have to see if I can find it because I have the post stored somewhere of like the different ways that the British offer their tea, and it's kind of great and not wrong.
Yeah, what up, Kara?
Hello, Kara. Have you recovered from your sudden case of PS4 game? Did you watch the video? I hope you watched the video, actually, to be fair.
Which video?
He posted a video that was a compilation because he couldn't find the actual original video.
Oh, yeah, I did. Where they're just vibing with the cube.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Tea and food is serious business. It would be more serious if I actually drank tea more than, like, iced tea, usually, but yeah. And how old?
Yes.
In my case, young. I'm keeping that shit off
older than the bones of the hills.
Yeah, I'm keeping that shit reasonably off the internet, or at least off the Twitch part of the internet. But yeah, child, mostly.
Pix is legitimate baby. I am older than the bones of the hills.
Good plan.
Oh my god, can I stop?
No, not allowed.
Once? Rude.
There is no escape. There is only randomly encountering other Pokemon. That we don't want. It really does start getting depressing once you actually hit over odds.
Yeah.
Although it'll get more depressing if we hit 4K, because that point we really are over odds.
I think I legitimately used up all of my shiny luck in Pokemon Let's Go.
Yeah, 496, okay. I have a thing set up on this stream where I can show the odds, except I have it turned off for this one because I'm technically not using base game odds because of the murder method raising your shiny encounter odds, so that was a lot of times that I said odds there. But yeah, if we're above 4096, then it's gonna get depressing. Oh, good night, Alex. Sleep well. I hope your internet stopped being a bastard.
Well.
Yeah, over odds is how it be. It's just really weird because I don't usually end up over odds. I've got a very particular showing of that from the other day. I found a shiny Regice that was in like 100 and something encounters. It was really low. The reason it's particularly funny is because a motorcycle went past my house really fucking loud right as I got the encounter, so I was bitching about the bike and then got a shiny. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I saw Orkideku updated. I'm pleased. I'm gonna read it later.
I don't know what that is. Orkideku?
It's a My Hero Academia Warhammer 40k crossover.
Excellent. I'm interested in neither of those, but I hope you enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah, multi-hunt would be easier, but I only own one Switch and one capture card, so I can't do that. Otherwise, maybe I'd think about it.
Kara.
Actually, to be fair, I cannot remember the last time I did
read the thing.
Do the thing?
Read the thing. Kara has also read the thing.
I see. Hey, another thing.
Yeah.
Another brilliant Pokemon. That's what I'm talking about.
Yay!
But yeah, yeah, that does sound like a messy crossover category, that's fair.
It's actually kind of funny. It's not like the best I've ever read, but it's funny.
Yeah. Most of the ways I've seen people record Game Boy multi-hunts are the sort of people that do it on their phone. That sounded dismissive, I didn't mean it, but I mean like they do it on their phone, not through a capture card. So they set up their phone in front of the Game Boys, and they're all just lined up, usually taped together with a piece of elastic across the back, and then they just push the buttons that way. I mean, yeah, it does, but it gets the job done. The only reason I never shiny hunt like that was simply just because I didn't have the capacity to stream in that method. Otherwise, I would have been streaming my hunts that way. But, like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. Why be dismissive about it, Kara? I mean, yeah, it's really popular. It's pretty long. It's decent.
Yeah, I'm in no way dismissive of it either. I just think that, A, that category sounds like a disaster, but also I am not interested in either of those fandoms, so... Squavets. Which referring to Shard.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, the other method, I guess, is to get a shit ton of modded Game Boys, but Game Boy mods are really, really fucking expensive from what I understand, so, you know. or like the capture card mods can be really expensive. And yeah, we are indeed doing a shiny badge quest. We're possibly also going to fight each other at the end, but that depends on if we actually get to the fucking end at some point in the next 60 years.
You gotta get to the end first before we can fight each other.
Yeah, and God knows when that's gonna happen, so that'll be fun.
So basically, we're trying to catch one shiny before every gym, and then one before the,
League.
League, and then one after, like, the halfway point of the league.
Yeah, we're doing one for the first part of the league, and then one for the bit of the league that happens after the fucking plot interrupts. We unfortunately have 0 shinies so far. This is our first one for both of us. We're currently on episode 7.
No shinies. Hey, it's a Robin.
Robin, hello.
How are you?
Welcome.
Thank you for the follow. Fucking squab it.
Introductions, everybody. Hi, thanks for the follow. Swearing at the fucking stupid thing. Now, you can't do the starters in this gen.
Starters are shiny locked.
Yeah, starters in this gen are shiny locked, so you can't do them. So we skipped that, and we both decided to do Rookedy. Because none of us liked anything you could get earlier in the game, so we were like, sod it, we'll do Rookedy, I guess. Or actually, no, to be fair, this entire thing started, we were originally going to do this in X and Y, but the totally legitimate Windows edition of Pokemon Y didn't friggin' work on my game. So after an hour of fucking about, we changed over to Sword instead, and we did like on-stream setup for all that stuff, because neither of us were ready to do that. And then suddenly realised, hey, we haven't got a shiny to hunt for. Rookedy it is, I guess.
Yep.
And then we sat down after that stream, a couple days later, we sat down together and just made a team. So we've got 4 lists. Squabbit?
Yes.
Whenever she reacts like that, I know immediately that, like, yeah, that's a Squabbit.
One time I'm just gonna get really, really quiet and I'm just gonna be all like, oh no.
Yeah, that'll be a shiny
I
Squabbit.
just accidentally killed this shiny.
Oh, okay, I was about to say that's either shiny Squabbit or murdered the shiny. And I think both of us are doing reasonably well. Robin.
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Excellent. I hope your bath was nice.
Yeah, GameCube and the Game Boy player is probably a good way of doing it, but they are very expensive. Welcome to old tech, it's expensive as shit. And that's why we have the legitimate Windows edition.
Totally legitimate Windows edition.
That's why I play my my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game on the totally legitimate Windows edition. Yeah, that is pretty much part of the reason as well, but it is mostly because we suddenly realised we needed something to hunt when we started playing this, and we hadn't planned it, so we both picked Rookedy.
Yeah, it's pretty much, it's one of the better flying types in this game,
both looks-wise and actually being a flying type-wise.
Yeah, and the shiny doesn't suck ass, so...
Yeah. The shiny isn't shit, which always helps. Drank. That's probably a good thing, actually.
Drank!
None of us had elaborate plans in that game, let's be completely honest.
Yeah,
I had plans to hunt the beasts for a little while, but that was a terrible idea. Where the fuck? Oh, one of my cables just fell over and knocked another cable over. Yeah, we have point redeems, which are down in the bottom... Yeah, welcome back. They're down in the bottom left of the chat. You'll see a little circle with a number next to it. Those are points. You can redeem those points to make us do things, like make us stand up for 5 minutes or take a drink.
Or stretch.
Yeah, or stretch. Basically, it's basic self-care because we can't be fucking trusted to do it ourselves while we're streaming, so let the chat also help. Callie also has one for petting her dog.
I have one for petting my dog, for giving my dog treats.
Stand up,
one
fool.
for reserving Pokemon names.
Oh yeah, we have like there. We have reserving nicknames as well.
Stand up.
Yeah, stand up. So
5 minutes.
Yep, 5 minute stand up time. Yeah, that is a thing. Like everybody has a lot of power when you have the ability to do that. Okay, we've also got a stretch and a give pats.
Yay!
Ow! Oh, that was not a good crack. That was the popping sound of something is trapped just above my hip. In fact.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good. This is gonna be fun
okay?
standing up. I'm not gonna be doing a flip. Yeah, I'll be fine. I just sort of need to stand a bit differently for a moment. Mickey, come over here and let us love you.
Stop staring at me like, fuck you, Mom, you made me wake up.
Well, here's the thing is technically you could do that. You could all technically daisy chain your sit-ups, your stand-ups together to the point where we don't get to sit down. Especially because there is no limit. So one person can do that. Like, constantly.
Yes.
You don't even need to cooperate with your friends to do it. One person can do it if they had enough points. I could, in theory, make Kali stand up for an entire 2-hour stream because I have enough points to do that.
You could, yes.
It'd be mean, and I'm not gonna, but I could. Ow.
I've got one called Dihydrate, which, as Shard said, it basically ends the stream, and I play whatever game the person who used the Dihydrate,
Picks out of a list.
picks out, off of a list. Within reason, I've got veto power.
Yeah. I had that, but I realized that that's probably a terrible idea when you consider that my entire ability to stream relies on me building my mental capacity up for playing one specific game, so I got rid of it. Because it was probably a terrible idea to allow people the power to basically just fuck my stream over for the entire day, because I would be in a terrible mood and also have to recalibrate my brain for a new game. And since that's not really the thing I want to do, and I'm attempting to be vaguely entertaining during this sort of shit, we got rid of it.
Yep, which is fair.
The only problem with this is the fact that I cannot fucking see your chat. 10k encounters until you have a Cinderace. Also, I think I hit increment and then encountered a random Pokemon instead of the fucking Rookidee, so don't increment this one.
And I think I didn't increment the last 3 Rookidees, so...
You should probably increment. I like being entertaining, so yes. I am very pleased that new people think that I'm funny. That's good. But I'm also 80% disaster. I'm a lot more funny when I have Kali to assist, because Kali is also funny. So we kind of combine our funny powers.
Hey,
and
but
just
we're
make
not
something
talking
very...
about looks right now, Pix. Come on.
That's terrible, I love it. But yeah, like, legitimately, Kali's entertaining and I'm entertaining, so we kind of combine our powers and become really entertaining. Although, to be fair, I guess people who actually watch the Mystery Dungeon stuff may disagree with me there about me not being funny alone.
Yeah, you're
so
hilarious
much
in the Mystery Dungeon shit.
So much fucking cursed. So many cursed dungeons.
The dog has taken over my heating pad.
Oh
again.
no. Somewhat entertaining, good enough for me. If me swearing about keep running into traps is funny, then yay. Hello, Jelly. Welcome.
Hey,
I have
Jelly!
to move very awkwardly to see my chat, so sorry that took a moment. Yeah, welcome. Shiny hunting's fun. What are you hunting? Also, that's Kali. She streams this stuff with me sometimes. Well, this stuff all the time, but only occasionally actually joining me in the streams. She's great. If I can get another encounter, I'll put my controller down and also do the shout-out command. I just realised, because I had to do an exclam at some point, I think I'm actually an encounter ahead.
Oops.
So, whoops. Let's put that back down a bit, shall we? Because my exclam is on the goddamn friggin' 1 button still. I should, or my increment is on the 1 button, which is obviously the same as the exclamation point.
Oops.
Okay, now, while I increment, I will also do Kali's shout-out.
Okay, but Jelly, what are you hunting? And
Send.
let's see, what should you go for next in Gen 3?
Gen 3, which game are you doing in Gen 3? Given that you said Growlithe and Lapras, I'm leaning towards, probably Fire Red. Pix and Squeaky. Kali's not that squeaky.
Am I squeaky?
I mean, you are when you do that. Shiny Torchic, hell yeah, what gen? Shiny Torchic's good. Gen 8 Shiny Combusken, by the way, got a new shiny. I don't know if you know that. I got to explain that to a few people, but yeah, Gen 8 Shiny Combusken, it's got a new shiny, it looks way better. So I'd recommend figuring out a good way to get your Torchic into Gen 8 when you can, because Combusken shiny is way better in this game. In that it actually looks fucking shiny, which is nice. But yeah, Shiny Torchic. Torchic? Good one. Torchic is very nice. I run out of, like, ability to actually do words at about the 2-hour mark of these streams, so yeah.
Oh,
Shiny Shuppet is good.
We've got to give Mickey treat.
Hell yeah!
Do we want
Feed
a
the
treat
dog.
for the puppy?
Feed the dog. We can also sit down, which is even better. We can also do the sitting down thing. But yeah, if you're doing something in Ruby Sapphire Emerald Zesty, then Shiny Shuppet would be good. Shuppet is a nice shiny, to be fair. Do I have one? I might have a shiny Shuppet. I lost track of my shinies a while ago. I should make a master list at some point. Yes, feed the doggo. I am now in charge of the streams while Kali makes cooing noises at her dog and gets attacked by Wooloo, apparently.
You get a treat because Taz loves you. Yes, you do. You get a treat. Oh, do you like me now? Do I get to pet you now?
This is always the best part of the streams, is when somebody decides to feed the dog. Like, not to say the rest of the stream isn't also bloody top-class quality, but, like, yeah, feed the dog and it just brings out the best.
I think you mean the baby talk.
Yeah, the baby talk. The cooing.
I think it's been about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's been 5 minutes. I'm now sitting down in my chair again.
Okay. Hi.
Just nearly encountered a fucking squavet again.
Excellent.
Luckily, I managed to dodge the damn thing.
Oh yeah, go for Shiny Shuppet.
Yeah, if you're doing a game where you can get Shuppet, Shuppet is a good shiny. I get the feeling that at some point during the next few days I'm going to be doing a master document where I sit down, look through Pokemon Home, and fucking measure all my shinies out. How long are we going for tonight? Probably another 5 or so minutes, so normal 2-hour stream time.
Yeah.
So, what's Kali at? 49? I have no idea where the hell numbers we're going to get to before we end, but we'll basically just go for whatever's the closest round number after 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, I'm probably just hit 55.
Yeah, sounds about decent. And then we do the great game of our double bill of attempting to sign off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get the feeling
One
that
of
at
these
some
days
point...
we'll actually do a good job at that.
I mean, we don't do that bad of a job. It's just that we sometimes also get muddled.
Yes.
And forget what the fuck we've already said, although that's usually my job. I'm good at repeating myself.
I'm good at not knowing where I'm ending.
Yeah, my thing with my outros, actually, is I do my outro and then count to 10, and then hit end stream.
No, not that. Not like that. I mean, like, ending where I'm speaking.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Like, figuring out what actually is the end of a sentence versus if I need to keep going, or...
Yeah, well, no, like, I don't know. You'll see.
You'll see,
I'm
yeah.
probably gonna do it. I'm probably gonna do it today. I usually do, so...
Oh, that was a nightmare. Okay. Fun fact. Shiny Squavet is red. Fun fact. Flux makes my screen slightly red.
Oh, no.
I'm sure you can put together A and B and get C out of that. Oh boy, that was nearly a very salty pix.
That was...
Until she actually looked up at her... yeah, until I looked at my TV screen and saw that no, that was just the colour shading. That was very, very nearly a lot of swearing. Oh boy.
Nope.
These fucking hunts are very rude.
They really are. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. I think we're both almost over odds. You're only about 20 away, aren't you? Or 30.
Something like...
Ooh, Zapdos is good. It's not great, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
That sounded kind of dismissive. I mean, in terms of I don't like the colours, so it's not great. It's not actually great. Zapdos is a very good Pokemon. I just don't like its shiny colours personally, because I feel it's a bit faint. But hell yeah, you do Zapdos. Zapdos is a fun Pokemon. Holy fuck, where'd my encounters go? Yeah, I realise I tend to do that a lot. I say things and then I'm like, oh yeah, sudden case of that sounded a bit rude. So I apologize for every single time that I do that. I swear I'm not actually trying to be rude, I'm just kind of terrible at speaking sometimes. You know, I actually think I did genuinely manage to get through that entire fucking stream without being self-depreciative until that point. Like, aside from that one from earlier, I think I actually managed it. That's quite impressive.
Yeah.
That's a whole 2 hours when none of my humor was about making a crack at myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was Fire Red Leaf Green. You just said you did Growlithe, so I figured you probably were. And yeah, that is actually a pretty good job for me. My humor is very much good at self-depreciative. Sarcasm and self-depreciative humor are like the two staples of British humor, so the third one tends to be just like gallows humor, so...
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hit 60, actually, if you're going to 60, probably?
Nope.
Nope. You're just stopping at 57?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go 65 then.
I'm gonna
really
drive
quick.
myself bonkers.
I'm gonna do the one thing that's gonna piss me off. I'm gonna get to the end of this route, and if there isn't another Rookidee, I'm ending on 64 and just annoying myself as well. There's not a Rookidee. Okay, I'm also getting pissed off, apparently. Stand in the middle of the field, save the game, one of us gets to do an outro, go for it.
Alright. Well, I have already saved, so I believe I shall start then.
Yeah, go for it. I'm getting hunted by a fucking Yamper.
Hooray!
He just ran onto the screen and stared at me. And walked off.
Alright, thank you everybody so much for coming. It was great to have you here. I hope you had a good time watching and hanging out with us. Zesty Limes, let's see, who else? Robin, Zesty Limes, thank you so much for the follows. I really appreciate it. BMJ, it was great to see you again. We are gonna be back on Thursday to do this again. And then... a she... What?
What's a she?
I don't know!
Confusion.
How much?
No, we do not know. Yeah,
No,
catching these
no
live is
idea.
always fun, because it's always fucking bonkers. As much as I have an archive, there is a certain amount of fun to be found with just being absolute dipshits in a Twitch chat with other people. Oh, the sheesh meme.
Oh, the sheesh meme.
You can have that as your sheesh. Because doing otherwise requires I go too high-pitched for me to actually want to do with this microphone. So...
I have never actually seen that meme.
It is literally just somebody really high-pitched going sheesh for like an extended period of time. It's a bit weird.
Oh.
My brother does it a shit ton actually when he's playing games.
Sheesh. Alright.
Yeah.
There you go. That's your sheesh meme.
The most lackluster. Anyway, I don't know if Kali was done with her outro. I was about to do mine and I was like, wait a minute.
Fuck it, I'm done. Go for
You're
it.
done? It's like, fuck it, we're done here. Okay, yeah. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Zesty Lime, thank you for the follow. Like Kali has said, we will be back with this again on Thursday, and then on Saturday I will be back with some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I don't have a fucking clue what I'm going to be doing in Mystery Dungeon, but we're going to be back with it. We're going to figure out what's going on, and probably I'll have something to go for on Saturday. If not, I'm just going to wander about like an idiot like normal. Posture check. Everybody sit the fuck up. Other than that, next Tuesday, following on from my normal rhythm, next Tuesday will, in theory, be Pokepark. Because I will, in theory, be starting Pokepark. In practice, I have no fucking clue. For all I know, I'm not going to be able to stream it for like a variety of reasons, but in theory, it will be Pokepark, and Pokepark will then be taking over both Tuesdays and Sundays. Also, I believe next Tuesday I'm going to start moving the streams back to 8 till 10, similarly to my Thursday streams, which are also 8 PM till 10 PM Brit time, instead of the 7 till 9-ish that I've usually been using, because, essentially just kind of having everything at a similar time schedule will probably be easier. Although my Saturdays will still be midday streams like normal. Well, mid-afternoon, technically, because it's 4 till 6. There's a schedule down below for those of you who actually want to know the full times properly. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything. Back again on Thursday being crazy, I guess, and that's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else, I think, so yeah. Random shiny Magnemite, excellent end of the stream. I salute you, Zesty, you poor son of a bitch.
Congratulations, Zesty.
Congratulations on your random shiny Magnemite. Good luck with the Zapdos.
There you go.
This is precisely the sort of bullshit that you can expect from at the very least the sword streams. The other ones are slightly less insane, but that's only because there's one less person. You have 3, well now you have 4.
You have 3, well now you got 4.
You have a full Magneton and an extra.
Yeah.
Just get some super glue and glue them together, you've got a Magneton now. That's not how it works, but we'll pretend that it is.
No, they're steel. They're not, super glue's not gonna work. You gotta weld them together.
Oh, that sounds awful though. I don't like the phrasing of that, because that sounds like you're like actually gonna hurt them. They're metal. That melting them sounds like it would cause them pain. At least super glue, you're probably.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Wait, no, shit, you're right. That's a terrible thing.
We could get,
Never mind.
We could get duct tape, I guess. Just duct tape them together. Does that work?
Yeah, okay, that works.
That's definitely a way to end the stream. Anyway. Alright, yeah. That's definitely the end of the stream. Precisely the correct level of chaos. So yeah, ta-ta a bit, everyone.
Bye-bye!